with the Sovereign class making everyone at Starfleet Command and in the Federation fall in love with it, Starfleet's starship designers would attempt to improve upon the class. And out of this attempt, an amazing starship design would be created. But what do we know about this tactical powerhouse? Well, today we'll find out. Hello and welcome to another episode of Truth or Myth Beta Canon, a Star Trek web series that dives into the history of any given topic using beta canon sources and my own imagination to fill in the gaps. In today's episode, we're taking a look at the winning class from the 200th channel episode contest to better understand its place in Star Trek history. Please note, this is a class that was created by me in the style of the Ascender class from a previous video that you all seem to love so much. After a week-long competition for my 200th episode, where I asked you good trinaries to vote for your favorite design, the clear winner was the Sovereign class version, with a whopping 46% of you voting for it. Yes, we truly have a Sovereign design majority in this community. As for the winner of the Name the Class portion of the competition, which I felt truly slid nicely into the Sovereign class family, was the Monarch class, a suggestion submitted by Adam Mardell and Mo Camel. Congratulations and thank you. But, of course, and as always, because this is just a bit of fan fiction, all information relayed should pretty much be taken with a grain of stardust, and only considered a little bit of Star Trek fun. And so, with all that out of the way, let's begin. Launched in early 2372, the Sovereign class would quickly make its mark on the galactic stage, becoming one of Starfleet's most beloved starship classes at almost transwarp speeds. Even the new flagship of the Federation, the USS Enterprise E, would be of the Sovereign class, further enhancing the already adored status for this class. But Starfleet wasn't quite done with the class yet. Designed not only to be a science and exploration vessel class, the Sovereign class was also a battleship through and through, having been designed to fight and defeat the Borg Collective. But one interesting problem that was really not a problem at all for the class was its massive profile. Having to generate a large warp field and shield bubble for the class meant that more power was utilized by those systems, and Montgomery Scott, one of the designers of the Sovereign class, would pose a simple question to the design team. What would happen if we decreased the profile of the class, making a more compact design? And with that simple question, the Monarch class would be born. Sitting at a length of a mere 356.2 meters, the Monarch class would be designed to be operated by 600 officers and crew members. Classified as a patrol and destroyer cruiser, the Monarch class would have a standard safe cruising speed of warp factor 8.7, with an emergency maximum speed of warp factor 9.98 for 12-hour increments. Tactically, like her parent class, the Monarch class would be outfitted with all the latest available weaponry Starfleet had to offer. This included 16 Type 12 phaser arrays, 1 forward quantum torpedo launcher, and 3 forward and 6 aft photon torpedo launching systems. She would be outfitted with multispectral regenerative shielding, as well as the latest armor plating, an upgraded version of that utilized by the Defiant class. As a result again of her decreased starship profile, her shield systems could last almost 30% longer than those of her parent class. As an added bonus for the class, she would also contain a new tactical system, thanks to her bioneural circuitry. The Point Defense Phaser System, as it became known, was completely automated, with its sole purpose of being to destroy incoming enemy torpedoes before they struck the starship shields. Though not the most accurate of systems, with some analysts claiming only a 20% success rate, even at that number, the system warranted inclusion within the class. By 2373, the Monarch class was well into her construction, when the Borg Collective would once again attack the Federation. Though the USS Sovereign was out in deep space dealing with another issue, the USS Enterprise E did arrive in time to defeat the Borg Cube. subsequently also heading back in time to ensure first contact would occur and to stop the Borg from assimilating Earth in the past. But sadly for the USS Monarch, she was not far enough along in her construction to participate in that battle, missing the chance to truly show off what this improvement on the Sovereign class could do. But now, Starfleet had a different problem. The Romulan Star Empire would begin to accuse the Federation of creating a battle fleet under the guise of protecting the organization against the Borg. And with the Dominion threat getting hot, Starfleet Command and the Federation would agree to scale back its battleship construction programs, while simultaneously and secretly upgrading older designs with new, far more powerful technology. As a result, the Monarch class would only see 12 vessels ever constructed, and most of the 12 would be built after the Dominion War had ended. So why didn't Starfleet build more of this powerhouse tactical class? Well, the truth was, it felt it wasn't needed. The end of the 2370s would see a peace process begin with the Romulan Star Empire, while Voyagers returned from the Delta Quadrant, having new technology as well as dealing a crippling blow to the Borg Collective, would see Starfleet shift its focus. New starship designs like the Odyssey class, as well as several other testbed starship designs, would suddenly make construction of the Monarch class seem unnecessary and a foolhardy waste of resources. All 12 of the Monarch class vessels constructed would be assigned to Project Gamma and relegated to patrol duties along the new border of Dominion space. And with the Dominion itself virtually withdrawn from the galactic stage altogether for decades, the Monarch class would rarely see combat at all, oftentimes assisting in the establishment of outposts and colonies in this new area of space. And after the synth attack, the destruction of Romulus and the collapse of the Star Empire, the Monarch class would see the decommission order given, with each starship deconstructed and reconstructed into new vessel classes containing technology from the Borg Reclamation Project in the early 25th century. Created as a stronger version of the Sovereign class, the Monarch class would never realize its goal as the most advanced battleship class ever created by Starfleet in its era. And although in reality only a footnote, the Monarch class would become a hotly debated starship class for Federation historians, wondering what difference this class truly could have made if it had only launched a year earlier, earning the Monarch class its complicated place in Starfleet history. Thank you for watching today's episode of Truth or Myth Beta Canon. What do you think of the Monarch class and the historical narrative that I've created here? Do you want to see more videos like this one? Well, leave your comments in the section below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, hitting that little bell icon so you won't miss a single video we release. Again, a huge congratulations to Adam Mardell and Mo Camel for naming this powerhouse class, and to all of you for your continued support and your participation in the 200th episode event. Want to help the channel create another fascinating starship design? Then consider becoming a channel patron, a major help that allows this channel to purchase resources and 3D models to keep it going. The link to our Patreon account is in the description below. Thanks again for watching, live long, and prosper.